Caliburst, because I never missed a shot in my life.
But you've never taken a shot in your life.
See when I lie to you?
And I'm Firebolt. We are the Target Masters.
Hello everyone, I am back again with another video review, and today I'll be doing a triple review for the Transformers, War for Cybertron, Siege, Battlemasters, Firedrive, Caliburst, and Smashdown. For those of you who are unaware, Firedrive, who was originally called Firebolt, is the Target Master partner to Hot Rod. Caliburst is the Target Master partner to the Decepticon Slugslinger, and Smashdown is a new character who is apparently part of the Wreckers. Firedrive is only called that because of trademark reasons, so they can't call him Firebolt. Caliburst, on the other hand, they were able to secure his trademark name. As you can see, typical small characters, and I will take a look at them individually. Now, obviously, because of his original name, I will call him Firebolt throughout the duration of this review, despite him now being called Firedrive. So as you can see, Firebolt, aka Firedrive, is, as you can see, he's white. Arms and legs are white with a black torso, red highlight for his chest, and red for the face, black for the torso, and black for the head. Let's see if the camera can focus. And you can, and this is optional, where you can take his gun in his weapon alternate mode and plug it onto either of the portholes on his forearms, so you can have that going on. He does come with two of the same blast effect, however I did lose the other one. However, seeing as they are identical duplicates, it doesn't really matter, but I wish I hadn't lost that other one. Just to show off that, and I will bring in some of the larger figures for the weapon modes. So there you have Firedrive, taking a look at Caliburst. Nice black for the arms and legs, nice purple for the torso, crotch plate, and head, with blue for, red for the visor, and a sort of yellowish, a sort of yellow-orange gold for the main mouth, for the main face going around the mouth and nose. Now, obviously, their animation models are slightly different colors, but this is accurate enough to what they appeared in the G1 cartoon. Firedrive is a bit more based on what he appeared in the Dreamwave comics, with Caliburst having a sort of lighter tone to his more darker color scheme seen from the cartoon. And just like with Firebolt, you can take, this is optional as I said before, where you can plug this onto either of his forearms. His blast effect, which you probably saw in my Cyclonus review, is a purple stream, as you see here. And however, you can't really do anything with it, as it does make him top heavy. So there you have that. Taking a look at Smashdown, who was re-released as part of the first wave in the Earthrise toy line. Now, for those of you who aren't aware, Firedrive is, believe it or not, the first Siege figure, and as he was released in Wave 1, Caliburst and Smashdown followed 2 waves later, I believe, as Caliburst is number 30 and Smashdown is number 31. So, yeah. Also, for those of you unaware, Caliburst is basically a redeco of Blowpipe, who I do not have. Taking a look at Smashdown, he is basically a human robot. His robot mode is basically human in design, with a bull head instead of a regular human head. He is painted with nice red for the arms and legs, nice silver for the upper thighs, as well as the inner arms, nice gunmetal gray for the crotch and torso, nice blue for the horns and for the eyes. And interestingly enough, what is his tail, which will become the handle for his weapon mode, becomes a sort of blaster. And his blast effect is sort of like an explosion type. So you can have that going on, and it has 2 of the same effect. It has 2 different effects. One to hold weapons like these, and on the Battlemasters, and this is mainly for the weapon mode, as his weapon mode is that of a hammer. So it makes sense that for an obvious name, he would come with a sort of impact blast effect. Articulation on these guys is pretty simple. Ball joint at the arms, nothing at the head. Legs can go forward and back, do the splits. Due to Firebolt's transformation, he has a sort of ab crunch. Caliburst, on the other hand, due to the blowpipe mold, it's a sort of reversed ab crunch. So you're basically just, yeah, he's basically broken. Smashdown has a sort of ab crunch like Firedrive due to the transformation. So there you have that, and he will not stop falling over. And due to his design, his head, unlike these guys that don't have a head rotation, Smashdown has a ball joint at the head, which can go like this and look, well, it can do the sort of full 360 on a really weird joint. So there you have that. And the transformation is pretty simple, as you would expect. And apparently I forgot to take a look at the packagings. On the back of Firebolt / Firedrive's packaging, he transforms in 5 steps. As you can see, they're the same blast effect, and they're using Siege Optimus Prime to show off the demonstration. Caliburst, same 5-step transformation. They're using Siege Starscream, show off that. And for Smashdown, they're using Springer, and he has an extra step, transforming in 6 steps to form the hammer mode. transformation is pretty simple. If you've done what you see right here, just plug these back on. So you can do the transformation for Firebolt as you saw. What you want to do is take the gun part, the barrels, close the legs in, fold in the legs like so, then just take the arms and tab them onto the sides right here. So there you have Firebolt / Firedrive in his double-barreled blaster mode. Moving on to Caliburst with his gun ultimate mode. Tap the legs in like so, fold up the gun, fold in the legs like so. Then just tab in the arms into the sides. And there you have Caliburst in his gun alternate mode. Last but not least, moving on to Smashdown. What you want to do is take the head, rotate it like so, take the arms, fold in with that amp crunch, then take the legs, which are on ball joints, rotate them like so, take the arms, these will tab into the legs like so, and here you have Smashdown in his alt mode, which is a hammer. Moving on to, now obviously they're basically just tiny robots folded up into guns, which is basically the whole deal with the Target Masters and obviously the Battlemasters. Let's bring in Kingdom Ultra Magnus, because it seems fitting to give Smashdown to Magnus, as Magnus's signature weapon is that of a hammer, in some continuities that is. So it makes sense for me to bring out my Kingdom Magnus for this, and obviously you can put the blast effect on here, so you can have, now obviously because Ultra Magnus is a bigger character, it kind of looks like a toy when compared to the bigger hammers Magnus usually has. But it still works. It's just due to how small this is, it looks as if he's using a toy, like a sort of tool rather than something that would be used as a weapon. Then again, some tools are used as weapons. So there you have that. And of course, as I've shown in previous reviews, they are blast effect compatible. So you're gonna have that going on. Bringing in someone who doesn't have a gun, bring in Kingdom Cheetor. Now, I do not have any G1 Hot Rod figure in my collection. Studio Series 86 released a new Hot Rod, and we can have Firedrive go with him, but seeing as I do not have him, I'll use Cheetor for comparison, since Cheetor never came with a gun of his. And taking the blast effect, just porting it in like so you can have that going on. And I'll bring in Cyclonus, because for those of you who haven't seen the G1 cartoon, in terms of US American continuity, Cyclonus, along with Scourge, became a Target Master as well. However, because I do not have a figure of Caliburst's partner Slugslinger, I'll use Cyclonus. And they all pretty much work in the same way that you would expect. So there you have that. Bringing in a sort of odd character who never came with a weapon. Here he is. I'm going to use this on my Studio Series Barricade. Setting them off to the side. Now, one thing to note on the blowpipe / Caliburst mold is that he has another port under here. I don't know if you can see it, but it is there under between the small barrel and the bigger barrel, and obviously you can combine weapons to have this, something like this going on. And this is something you can do, if you want to do it, of course. And just because they used Siege Starscream, I'm bringing in my Earthrise Starscream to show off how you can do this. Now, if your figures don't have any loose any loose elbow or arm joints, this is doable with literally any figure. So, yeah guys, there you have that, and that pretty much covers it. That pretty much wraps up my review for the Transformers Generations Wolf Cybertron Trilogy, Siege, Battlemasters, Firedrive, aka Firebolt, Caliburst, and Smashdown. I hope you enjoyed this sort of triple review. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll catch you all next time.